Now we're going to do some, what I call lunatic lunges. Doing a few different variation of lunges to stretch the lower body, work the thighs, work the glutes, but also work some stretching as well as some strengthening and toning of the lower body. Okay, we're going to start by bringing our right leg forward and going into a kneeling lunge. Now, real important with the kneeling lunge that the knee is over the ankle, and notice how my rear leg goes back at an angle. What I'm getting here is a good stretch on my psoas muscle, which is the hip flexor muscle in the front. So we'll keep our hands on our thighs and look up, get that good stretch. Now keep the low back open and elongated so you don't jam the lower back. And feel that good stretch on the front of the rear thigh. Wow, excellent. This one's great for low back pain, tight hip flexors from sitting all day long. Now we're going to bring the torso down to the thigh, hand on either side of the foot, and take the right arm inside, bring the elbow inside the thigh, and then trying to bring that elbow down towards the floor, towards the mat, into what is called the lizard position. And it's called the lizard position because the leg is kind of out like an alligator. It's outside the body. And holding that good stretch, feeling the stretch through the back of the thigh on the forward leg, still feeling the stretch on the front of the thigh on the back leg. You feeling that at home? Good. Now we're going to take the hand outside the thigh on either side of the foot. So the foot is in alignment with both hands, and we come up on the rear toe trying to keep the rear leg straight. This is a lunging stretch. We'll put our weight on our left hand and raise our right hand towards the sky into a spinal twisting move. This stretches the low back, again stretching the hip flexors as well as the hips. Now that hand comes down, we put the weight onto the right hand. We take the rear foot, we turn it sideways so we have good balance, and we raise the left hand towards the sky into a spinal side angle position. This one feels really good, an excellent stretch. Now we bring the hand down, bring the knee down, and come onto our hands and knees. Let's get a little cat stretch. Head goes down, pull the navel, center back position, navel towards the spine, and then we lift the head and let the spine arch down towards the floor. This is called the dog because you can wag your tail from side to side. Now let's come to center, bring the left leg forward, and let's do the stretches on the opposite side. Hands onto the knee, reaching up, elongating the spine, then leaning backwards. You use the rear glute kind of as you think of your rear leg as a tail, and you're holding your rear glute and allowing that rear leg to balance you. Feeling a good stretch on the front of the thigh as well as right in the groin area and lower abdominal area. Make sure you're breathing to center, make sure you're standing tall in this position. Now we bring the torso down to the thigh, hands on either side of the thigh, and then bring the hand to the inside, left hand to the inside, bring the elbow down to the floor into that lizard's position. Good, feel a stretch, let the hip drop, feel it in the hip, front of the thigh. Good, now bring the hand to the outside, come up on the rear toe, straighten that rear knee into a lunging position. Put the weight on the right hand, lift the left hand to the ceiling in a spinal twist. Oh, that feels so nice. You also get a little upper body strengthening on this one. Now bring the hand down, turn the rear foot sideways, put the weight on the left hand, and raise the right towards the sky. Side angle position. Great stretch for the groin. If you're not feeling this one, you're not alive. Hand comes down. Good. Bring the leg back onto all fours. Let's do a cat stretch and a dog stretch. Try to wag the tail, just wag the sacrum from side to side. Now we'll stand up and do some lunge strengthening. We'll start first by going forward into a lunge. You could use your hands to help support you. Knee gently taps and we come up. Now we use the opposite leg. Come down and come up. Now we're going to go to the right side into a side lunge, stretching to the side and center. Now we're going to go the opposite way, side and center. Now let's take the right leg straight back. This is called a star lunge, and forward. Now bring the left leg back and forward. Now let's do it one time around the world. So we'll start with the right leg forward and back. Right leg to the side and back. Right leg backward lunge and up. Now the left leg backward lunge and up. Left leg out to the side and left leg forward. One more reversal. So we'll start with the left leg forward and back, left leg to the side and back, left leg rear lunge. Now the right leg out to the side and right leg forward and back. Let's do a forward bend, grab the ankles and rotate from side to side to get that good stretch. Come to center, bend the knees, stack one vertebrae on top of the back, and shake out the legs, and keep shaking it until our next segment.